Marhaba and welcome. Today we are diving headfirst into the beautiful and, let's be honest, sometimes intimidating world of the Arabic language. If you've ever been curious but thought, where would I even start? Well, this is for you. We're going to break it all down and show you how to begin your own journey into Arabic, one word at a time.
Our journey begins with this line, and it just perfectly sets the mood, doesn't it? It reminds us that learning a language like Arabic isn't just about memorizing vocabulary, it's about stepping into a world with its own poetry, its own stories, literally written in the world around you.
And that spirit of storytelling is absolutely key. I mean, think about the legacy of 1001 Nights. Learning Arabic is kind of like becoming a part of that incredible tradition. It's less about flashcards and more about weaving connections, just like those timeless tales.
Now you might be thinking, okay, but what about that script? It looks so different. We're definitely going to get there. But first, let me introduce you to your new best friend, transliteration. Think of it as a bridge. It lets you see Arabic sounds using the letters you already know. So, hello in Arabic becomes marhaba. This is a game changer because you can start speaking right away, which is a huge confidence booster.
Okay, so with that bridge firmly in place, now we can approach the script itself. And I want you to think of these not as just strange new symbols, but as the actual keys that are going to unlock a whole new world of communication for you.
So this is the big question, right? This is where people can get a little nervous. A script that reads the other way, 28 brand new letters? It sounds like a lot to take in. But, just like any epic journey, you just got to take it one single step at a time.
And here are those steps. See, it's a really simple, totally manageable process. We're going to start super small with just 3 letters. Then we'll get into the most unique part, how the letters actually change their shape. And then, well, it's all about practice, just letting your brain get used to these new forms. So let's meet our first 3 letters. First up, we have Aleph. It's just a simple straight line, and it sounds like the A in apple. Easy enough. Next is Ba. It looks like a little dish or a shallow bowl with 1 dot underneath it, and it makes that B sound. And finally, Da. It's that exact same bowl shape, but this time it has 2 dots above it for the T sound. See, the placement of those dots is everything.
Now check this out. This is where the magic happens, and it's how the script gets its beautiful, flowing look. Let's just follow our new friend, the letter Ba. When it's all by itself, it's that full bowl shape we just saw. But look, at the beginning of a word, it opens up on the left to connect to the next letter. In the middle, it's connecting on both sides. And then at the end of a word, it closes back up. It flows together just like cursive handwriting. So, what's the point of learning all this? Well, it's to have your first conversation. The real reward here is connection. There's this great story about a girl named Nadia who made a new best friend on her very first day of school, all because she knew how to say hello. That is the power we are unlocking right now.
And this is almost always the very first phrase people learn. Assalamu alaikum. It's formal, it's respectful, and you can use it anywhere in the Arabic-speaking world. But it's so much more than just hello. It's a genuine wish for peace to be upon the person you're greeting. And in that beautiful spirit of connection, there's a standard reply, wa alaikum as-salam, which means, and upon you too be peace. It's this perfect reciprocal exchange. It immediately creates a feeling of mutual respect.
Okay, now here's our first peek at a really fascinating feature of Arabic grammar, gender. When you ask someone, how are you, the ending of the phrase actually changes. If you're talking to a man, you say, kaifa haluka. But if you're talking to a woman, it's kaifa haluki. It's a subtle difference in sound, but it's totally fundamental to the language.
And all of this circles back to a really crucial cultural point. Greetings in Arabic culture aren't just some formality you rush through. They are a cornerstone of how people interact. Taking the time to greet someone properly shows respect and a genuine openness to connect.
So you've made that first connection. What's next? Well, you keep the conversation going. And the most natural way to do that is to start asking questions. That's how we explore and learn about anything, right?
Here are the absolute essentials, your starter pack for questions. Men is who, ma is what, and aina is where. Seriously, with just these 3 little words, you can start to understand the world around you in a completely new way. All right, let's put this into practice right now. Let's build a little scene. Imagine you're pointing to a book. How would you ask what it is? You'd say, ma hada, what is this?
Go on, try saying it. Ma hada.
And here is the satisfying answer. Hada kitabun. This is a book. Now, what's so cool about this is that the word for book, kitab, comes from this three-letter root, K-T-B. And that root is the building block for everything related to writing. It gives you the words for writer, library, to write. It's amazing. You've just learned your first one.
Okay, let's zoom out for a minute. Because learning these words and phrases, it's not just some academic exercise, right? It's your ticket into a massive, incredibly diverse cultural world.
And right at the heart of that world, you'll find the family. It truly is the central pillar of the culture. And just understanding that one thing helps put so many conversations, values, and traditions you'll encounter into context.
Now, think about this number, 28. Those 28 letters we started to learn create one single standard written language that's used across dozens of countries. It's a powerful point of unity. It means a book printed in Cairo can be read just as easily in Casablanca.
But, and this is the beautiful contrast, while the written language connects everyone, the spoken language is incredibly diverse and vibrant. That standard, how are you, we learned, Keifa haluka, becomes Izliak in Egypt, Shlonak in the Gulf, and Kifak in the Levant. It just shows you how the language is a living, breathing thing with all these unique local flavors.
So, from the alphabet to your first conversation, your journey into Arabic has officially started. You've got the keys to the script, you know the words for connection, and you've even had a little peek into the culture. The only question left is, where is this journey gonna take you?